Can you see? Can you see the changing colours? The changing colours of autumn. There's my waders from yesterday. I have another 2 or 3 days work to do down in the pond. It's quite pleasant working down there. It's hard work. The top of my back and my shoulders are quite sore this morning. But it's not a bad complaint, I suppose. I walked down there with my cup of tea a few minutes ago, and it was very uplifting to see it, to be able to see the water, because for most of the summer the water has been obscured by pondweed, which I've left in place because it's helped to allow all the aquatic life in the pond to develop and be left alone, really. The bees are making the most of the nasturtiums, which I've got to say, I haven't sown the nasturtium seed here for years. This comes up each year on its own, usually towards the end of the summer. Doesn't really come up during the summer because there's a lot of plants in there that again sort of shade out the earth. But as soon as I start the cut back of the perennials, the nasturtiums appear. It's lovely sitting here just listening to the birds and the bees and knowing that everything is in harmony. And can you see all the lady's mantle that's come up there in the gravel? All self-seeded. The wisteria is starting to go golden and brown. And the copper beech is beginning to change colour as well. And just in front of the copper beech, between the wisteria and that, is what's it called? Something maple. Anyway, it's like a red maple, purple maple. That's just starting to kind of develop sort of crispy leaves. Jack's leaning his head on my knee. And as you can see, I've still got my pyjamas on. Because this is what I do. I like to come out with my tea. I prefer being outside. And the little veranda that I built here is just perfect to be able to do that. Very simple design. It's served the cottage well now for the past 12 years or so. I see there's a change in the colour of some of the leaves at the top of the hazel over there, behind the cotoneaster. Surprisingly, the ash trees, which are the tall trees up there, they still haven't changed colour. They would normally be the first to lose their leaves. But I've noticed that the pieris in that big green, let me just zoom in here. Yeah, I always hit the wrong button. In the big green milky urn appears to be flowering there. You can just see kind of flower spikes coming on it. That's it, you can see them now. Now you see, a lot of people would not refer to this as a beautiful morning. They'd look out and they'd say, normally looking out through the windows, and say, oh, it's a grey day, look at that. There's no sun, there's no that, there's no this, there's no that. Moan, moan, moan. If they stepped outside and just listened and looked, they would realise it's an absolutely perfect morning. No, I don't think that's here, Jack. I think that's next door. That's where I was washing my clothes yesterday. It's an old Singer sewing machine base with a wooden top fixed onto it. And that's my big metal basin. So, good morning everybody and have a lovely day.